Oh, hey, what's up? What is going on, folks? My name is Spice, this is Spice Can't Fish, and in today's video, as you guys can tell, we have bought a whole bunch of mystery tackle boxes. Now, if you guys saw my last unboxing video on the channel, it was actually a mystery tackle box video, but it was a saltwater box. I actually picked that up from my local Walmart, decided to do a quick unboxing of that, and honestly was pretty impressed with that box. So at the end of that unboxing, I asked you guys if y'all wanted to see some more mystery tackle box unboxings. It seemed like the unboxing itself did pretty well on my channel, and it seemed like a couple of you guys wanted to see some more mystery tackle box unboxings. So I decided to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on some mystery tackle boxes. They were actually having a sale over at the local Dix's, buy one get one half off, so I actually got a pretty solid deal on each of these. But yeah, like I said, went over to my local Dick's and picked up one of each of them. So we got the regular bass fishing kit, we got the pro fishing kit, we got the elite fishing kit, we got the mother lode kit, and the big old juggernaut kit. Now obviously we're not going to go through every single one of these boxes in today's video. That would be ridiculous. The video would be like 2 hours long. It would take me forever to edit it, and it just doesn't really make any sense. So yeah, over the winter you guys are probably going to be seeing quite a few of these mystery tackle box unboxings. We got 5 more boxes to go through, and each one of these is going to be its own separate video on top of the last one. In each video I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions on each of the baits in each box, and then at the very end we're actually going to do a full video where I talk about my overall thoughts and opinions on each box, as well as the mystery tackle box thing as a whole. Like I said in the past, I've really not been super impressed with mystery tackle box, but that last saltwater box that I got, I was actually pretty impressed with, so I figured we may as well give it another shot, see if they've improved their game. And so yeah, without further ado, we're gonna actually get into cracking open one of these boxes. We're gonna start with the little guy and kind of work our way up to the big one. So yeah, we're gonna stop messing around. I'm gonna get you guys set up on this little tripod over here, and we're gonna get to unboxing this first little mystery tackle box. Alrighty folks, if you guys saw my first mystery tackle box video, you guys are probably pretty aware of how this is going to go, but if you guys haven't seen that video, A, I'll leave a link down below for y'all to check out if you want to, but B, I'm just going to explain real quick what we're going to do. I crack open into this box. This is the $25 value box. It comes with 5 or 6 items in it. This is box 902 if that matters to you guys, but we're going to crack this open. I'm going to take a look at everything that comes in the box and give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions on every single bait that comes in here. I'm going to have all the prices of the baits if you were to buy them retail popping up on the screen down below for you guys, so we're going to tally that up as the video goes as well and see if it actually comes up to that $25 value. And yeah, I'm just going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on each of the baits. We're going to talk about if it's a good bait, if it's a crappy bait, if it's kind of one of those throwaway baits in my opinion, or if it's something that's actually worth your time and money. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what comes in this thing. Like I said, we got that saltwater one and it actually turned out to be a pretty solid little box, so we're going to see what comes in this one. Again, I'm hoping for 5 or 6, hopefully 6 different things in it. But yeah, we're just going to pop this little bad boy open and see what comes in here. Alright, so every single mystery tackle box comes with a little card that tells you what comes in it, as well as a little Dibbles Digest, which is kind of like a little magazine. If you're sitting on the toilet, you want something to read, this is a good little thing. Or if you really have no idea what you're doing, you're just starting listing bass fishing, these things give you a couple of good little tips and tricks. I don't usually use these things, honestly, and I don't obviously keep the card for any reason other than to just refer to it while I'm doing these unboxing videos, so we're just going to hang on to that for just 1 second, but both of these things are probably going to end up in the trash at some point. They were also nice enough to include a little sticker. This is a Googan Squad sticker. I don't know if I'm going to use this. I might just like stick it on something around here somewhere, or I don't know, maybe I'll throw it on a tackle box somewhere, but honestly I might not even use this thing. I'm not really a huge Googan Squad fan, which of course is going to be really funny when you look at a lot of the rest of the stuff in here, because just right off the top I'm seeing a couple of Googan baits, but we're probably going to have to find something to do with this. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it because it is a decent sticker, but I don't really want it either, so maybe I'll give it away to one of you guys. But yeah, getting into the actual baits in the box, first up, like I said, we got a couple of Googan baits. So we got the old Googan Banger. This is their little square bill. I believe this is just the normal size banger. This is in the Sexy Shad color, so they dive 2 to 5 feet. They're about 3/8 of an ounce. To be honest, I don't really know anything about the Banger. I hear they're okay baits. Some people say that they break kind of easy. Some people say they're pretty solid. I myself have never used them really all too much, so we're gonna have to throw this thing around in the spring, see if it's actually any good. Overall though, it looks like a pretty solid little bait. I like the color pattern on it. It's a little bit different from your normal Sexy Shad. It's got a little bit of a darker back on it, and just a little bit more of a subtle chartreuse stripe on it, so definitely don't hate that, but we're just gonna have to give this thing a shot in the spring and see if we can get some fish on it. Alright, also out from Googan Baits, we got ourselves a zinger. This is a 1/2 ounce, 3/8 ounce, sorry. It is the bluegill color zinger, so just a good little bluegill imitator. I definitely need some more spinnerbaits, so that's never something that I'm going to be upset seeing. I don't really throw a lot of bluegill color at spinnerbaits. Honestly, I would prefer if it was like a white or a sexy shad or something like that, but the bluegill should be fine as well. Should work well in some little ponds and stuff. The Zinger is actually one of the Googan baits that I've actually had a fair amount of success with. I've used it a fair amount. They seem like they're pretty solid little baits. Not the best spinnerbait ever, but pretty good little spinnerbaits, all things considered. And again, like I said, I need some more spinnerbaits, so adding an extra spinnerbait to the arsenal is never a bad thing. And I will say, I really like this bluegill color. If it was on like a swim jig or a chatterbait or something like that, I think that'd be absolutely killer. Again, when I'm throwing a spinnerbait, I just tend to go towards more like a shad or a white color spinnerbait. But yeah, regardless, that should get bit. Let's see what else we got in here. We got some of the Weston Shad Tees Slims. So these are some little micro swim baits. I've actually got a pack of these that I picked up in a recent unboxing. I'll leave that video linked down below if you guys want to go check that out. But got ourselves a pack of these little Weston Shad Tees Slims. It's just a little 3-inch swim bait, super tiny, super finessey. The color on this guy is sparkling green. Should be perfect for a little underspin or a little like small swim bait head or something like that. Like I said, I've already got a pack of these, so I might actually throw these in my little giveaway box for some point in the future. But I do really like these little Weston baits. I think they look pretty solid. I think they're going to work pretty well as well. They look super lifelike. I haven't used them before, but they look like they're going to be some pretty solid little baits. So we're definitely going to have to throw some of these around in the spring and see if we can get bit on them. Alright, the last soft plastics we have in here is actually the Z-Man Goat. These are kind of like a twin tail grub, almost like a Rage Menace style bait. This is in the watermelon red color. I've used these things before. I think they're fantastic. Again, the Z-Man stuff lasts forever. They don't really sit on your hook super well, but other than that, they're really solid little baits. These things are great for punging. You can use them as a chatterbait trailer, a swim jig trailer. Really use them in a whole bunch of different ways. Use them on just a standard Texas rig. I can honestly see them being pretty solid as a buzzbait trailer as well. They're just honestly a pretty versatile little bait. You can use it for just about anything. And yeah, I've got a pack of these goats as well, so these might end up in the giveaway pile as well. But I really like these things. Again, I've used them before, and they're definitely some pretty solid little baits. And last up, we got a pack of these Spear Point EWG hooks. They're just like a weird little worm hook. They say they've got a V grip to them, which is this weird little bend to them. That's why they look kind of odd and not like a normal hook at all. They've got kind of this weird little kink in it. But I think the idea behind these hooks is that the fish's lip will actually get caught in that little kink in the hook, and supposedly that'll lead to better hookup ratios. I've never used them before, but they seem pretty solid, to be honest. And so yeah, we're just gonna give these a shot. It says it's a 2-pack, but there's 4 in here, so that's pretty cool. Again, I've never used these Spear Point hooks before, but they seem pretty sharp, so we're gonna have to give these a go, see if the little point and the little kink in that hook actually makes a difference. But yeah, just a reminder, just going over what came in the box. Again, we got the Googan Squad Banger in that sexy shad color. Got the old Zinger in that bluegill color. Got those little Weston swim baits in that sparkling green color, as well as the Z-Man Goats in that watermelon red color. And then to top it off, a little pack of hooks and a nice little sticker. So overall, pretty solid little box. I'm not entirely sure what all this stuff retail goes for, but again, they'll be popping up on the screen for you guys as you guys scroll through the video. Overall though, pretty solid little box. They've got a good little variety of some stuff. They did put 2 Googan Squad baits in here, which I thought was kind of odd. I feel like if they mixed in a little bit more variety in terms of companies, it would have been a little bit better. But overall, I'd give this box a solid like 8 out of 10. That was a pretty solid little box for 25 bucks. Or I guess the box is worth 25 bucks supposedly. I think I only paid about 20 bucks for this box. So for 20 bucks, you're getting a pretty solid little deal right here. You got 4 different baits, which will cover you over pretty much anything. You got a little finessey swim bait, square bill, spinner bait, and then just like some trailers that you can use on either a jig or a Texas rig, or use them for flipping or as a trailer on the spinner bait or whatever you want. And then of course you got a little pack of hooks to go along with any of your Texas rig soft plastic. So pretty solid little box overall. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. A little bit of a shorter one, obviously. This is a $25 box, so there isn't gonna be too much stuff in it, but really hope you guys enjoyed regardless. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more content from me, and let me know if you guys want to see some more of these videos. Again, we got a whole bunch of these coming in the future, so again, if you want to see some more of these videos from me, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any in the future. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. I'll check them and wreck them, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.